Explain the debugging method of laser interaction. First, install the software. After the folder is decompressed and opened, the program will install the D drive path by default. You can choose the location of the installation according to your needs. Then several driver installation prompts will pop up. Install all of them. If it is already installed, click Close. After the installation is complete, 3 icons will appear on the desktop. The first is an interactive program, the second is an instruction manual, and the third is a camera detection tool. Open the camera tool first, and you can see the screen after opening. Next, explain the installation. Here is the camera. The camera needs to capture the overall picture. Touch the edge of the screen with your hand, all of which are inside the camera screen. Touch the 4 edges of the upper, lower, left, and right respectively, and all 4 images need to be in the image. The second is the installation of the laser. The laser needs to be installed in the upper left and upper right corners of the screen. Installation method at 45 degrees downward. Connect the power adapter of the 5V to ampere. First, power on the first laser. After the power is turned on, a white line frame appears on the screen. It is the surface formed by the laser, which hits the ground to form a laser line. The laser hits the ground instead of the wall, indicating that the laser is installed correctly. Note that the laser needs to be parallel to the entire wall. Then slowly move your hand to the wall. If the laser point appears within 5 to 30 centimeters from the fingertip to the wall, it means that the laser is installed correctly. Then power the second laser. If the laser hits the wall and forms a beam of light after the power is turned on, it means that the laser is not installed properly. The installation angle of the laser needs to be adjusted. The laser hits the wall, indicating that the angle is tilted downward, and the screw needs to be loosened. Put a spacer on the bottom to make the laser slightly tilted outward. Unscrew it first, then shim it under him at the edge, making him slightly too high. Then tighten the screw again, so that the angle of the laser is adjusted. In general, when the wall surface is not straight, this operation is required. It needs to be adjusted until there are no spots in the picture. This is the case after the adjustment is completed. The entire laser surface is hit to the ground and parallel to the wall. Test the entire area to show that the laser was installed successfully. After the equipment debugging is completed, be sure to close the software and then open the interactive software again. Do not open these two software at the same time. The camera occupation will conflict. After opening the software, click Settings first, find General Settings. Switch to laser mode. The system will prompt to restart the software. After exiting, reopen the software and click Settings. Once you see the screen, click Calibrate. Find the CAN setting before clicking on the calibration. Adjust the gain to the maximum so that you can see the picture clearly. Then perform a 4-point calibration. You need to prepare a ladder. Be sure to pay attention when calibrating. The hand needs to be 90 degrees perpendicular to the calibration point. After putting your hand on it, you can see bright spots in the screen. Click the bright spot with the left button of the mouse, and then click OK in the lower right corner. Then do the second point calibration. In the same operation, the hand is calibrated perpendicular to the wall and the second, third, and fourth points are calibrated in turn. After the calibration is complete, you need to adjust the gain to 25. There is no white recognition point in the recognition area on the right when no one interacts. When touched by hand, the white identification point on the right is obvious. The next step is to add the game to the play plan. The playtime of each game can be modified. Take loop and minimize. Here you can set window control to control the connection and control of the projector. Then the option to set the software to open. After all settings are completed, be sure to right-click in the lower right corner to exit the software. Exit to save the settings just now and then reopen. Can touch the wall with the hand or hit the wall with the ball.